Blub blub everyone, I am GaryTheGammarid and welcome to this little demo Let's Play of Terra Invicta. The demo is out on Steam in the Steam Next Fest and during the Next Fest. I don't know how long that is going to go, but we have no saving capability, so this is a one-time first taste on the demo, I guess, until the real game comes out at some point. And I am into this game. I would really like to see more of that. And there is someone who wants to get banned. Great. And we're going to just start with the default, the modern scenario. I don't know what other scenarios will be in here. We will play with the full solar system, because why the heck not? We will play with all the 8 factions, because this is just a start and I have no idea what to do. Yada yada yada. Resist, aliens, submit, exploit, escape, cooperate, destroy, appease. Well, that is a great, interesting set of adjectives. No, wait, gonna download the demo? Well, that is also a thing, yes. We will play with the resistance. Oh, there is only the resistance. I didn't actually catch that last time. We could customize it, but no, we will play as the resistance, which is also somewhere hinted. Wait, look, it's fine, doesn't matter. We could do the tutorial. I'm not sure I want that. I don't think we will. We will play normal. Cinematic is the easy one. Well, really nice. We will play on normal. It's gonna be very hard, but we'll see what we can do. This game is a grand strategy game. You can't describe it otherwise, because it is mostly at the beginning a politics management game in a way. We are like a secret government that tries to infiltrate nations and control them for the greater good, at least in terms of the resistance. The resistance tries to unite all the nations against the aliens and combat them in any way necessary, if it is necessary. They are not biased in the beginning against the aliens. They are not for the aliens. They are neutrally observing and learning more and trying to react on what happens. While other factions, like the servants, just want to bow down and, you know, bend over before the aliens and just make love with them. I don't know. They're really bitch crap crazy religious fools. There are others, the Exodus, they just want to build a ship and leave Earth and just leave it to the aliens, because whatever, who cares? It's not like it's the only good planet that we know of. Then there is the Protectorate, who wants to surrender to the aliens and just tries to get a good deal from them, not to be destroyed. There is Humanity First, that wants to kill all the aliens, no matter what. We remember the day the stars answered, the day we learned we were not alone. As a familiar sun rose on an unfamiliar universe, some of us saw wondrous possibility and others existential danger. The astronomers had insisted that the bright streak in the sky was no natural phenomenon. Most of us didn't really believe them until it burned through our atmosphere and crashed in a remote region, leaving something. In our ignorance, we fractured, taking refuge in our most primal emotions. Yes, an alien crashed. Each of us saw what we wanted to see. So that is how the game starts. Everyone loves heroes, depends on them, which is foolish because it stops you from thinking yourselves. To save us from evil, lead us through the darkness. Problem is, real heroes are always ignored. Yeah, that is often the case. What no one understands is that being shot at is easy. The hard part is convincing someone they're drowning, indeed. And that is what the resistance tries to do before it's too damn late. Well, like, you know, with a pandemic or something. Gary achieves world peace in the Middle East through violence. Actually, I did achieve peace in the Middle East. In my test game, I completely eradicated every insurgency and everyone was at peace in there. It was Turkey that pushed to aggression and put America against Iran and Syria, which were allied. Unfortunately, my main country was not allied with them, otherwise I could have done something, but America rolled over Syria, even though I controlled half of it, but I couldn't do anything. I could send some of the troops away that I controlled, but that's about it. They rolled over Syria, took Syria, gave it to my rival faction, the Academy. I don't know what the Academy wanted. doesn't really matter. They wanted something different and they hated me. And then I couped the country because I had a lot of popular support. And the country was peaceful and I controlled it again. And the academy didn't gain anything. It was great. Let's see if we can do something like that again. Oh. Oh, this time it came down in Russia. Last time it came down here in not Iraq, here in Jordan. Which is interesting. This time it came down in Russia. Well, welcome to the demo, yada yada yada. This version has some features removed from the full release of the game. Objective progression will stop at a certain point. Normally you would have objectives all the time. Saving games is disabled, unfortunately, so we can only do this once. Some human ship models and large hab modules cannot be built. You will not get there anyway. And the campaign will stop after 7 years of play. Yeah, I played about 2 years in 6 hours. So have fun with that. 7 years is ridiculous. If you enjoy the campaign, please wishlist us. Yes, please do. I did for a long time. So we know that a UFO crashed on Earth, this time in Novosibirsk. Interesting. And a life form escaped, apparently, and into the surrounding countryside and is now existing there. We are the resistance. We try to resist the alien invasion. We think it is one. We don't know yet. Greetings, Commander. I am pleased to report the Council has appointed you leader of the Resistance. I am Fiona Ayoade, your Chief of Staff. Most of the world is reacting with fascination at the arrival of an alien species on Earth. We represent a small group of politicians, scientists, and military and intelligence personnel who fear that the aliens' crash landing in Russia and subsequent disappearance may not have been an accident. We intend to build an international organization capable of investigating and, if necessary, combating any threat the aliens may pose. So we are not, we are careful, but we are not opposed to the aliens right now. We are trying to figure out what they want, and if they are not peaceful, we will combat them. But we are not just surrendering, we are not just fighting them like Humanity First. We are trying to find out what's happening, learn more, and then act on what we learned. Which is quite interesting to me. And this is more like the XCOM faction. It is from the makers of Long War, this game, so XCOM Long War. So the XCOM influence is definitely there, and I find that really interesting, and I like this faction a lot. This seems very interesting. Looking forward to the Insta to be complete, forcing me to set the stream to 160p. I'm sorry, Terrible Hamster. Yeah, we should investigate the crash site. Yada yada yada. You may investigate the objectives. The UI just needs some more look at, but it's a very early version. We had version 0.2 or something. So yada yada yada. Yeah, that's an objective we have. Please pause. Yes, we have assignments. Oh, she's pretty. Last time, yeah, I always start with someone in Vienna, apparently. That's interesting. We have another scientist. We need more counselors. 2 are not enough. But as you can see, there is the Ukrainian war going on. And Russia will surely win because Ukraine has no troops for some reason. It is not that much about troops in this game. You can use them. It's not always effective. You also have nuclear options if you control the country completely. And countries give you they have a certain, what is this? Yeah, that's their monthly investment points, which they invest into their own country. That is their funding that they can give you, their research that they can give to you, their boost. This is the amount of space flight capability that you need to go somewhere and build stations and stuff. How many countries are sending military support to Ukraine? None. Literally no one. They're standing alone, as they do in the reality as well. They actually only have rivals. Who is that? Belarus is their rival. Yeah, which makes sense. So these guys and these guys are just... They're not in the war, but they... Well, they are not in the war in reality as well. But Ukraine is pretty helpless at the moment. We could try to help them. Last time I had Poland on my side, but as you can see, they don't have an army as well. I had France, and they do have a division, but they are not in the war, so they can't really help. Also, they wouldn't win, because Russia has 2 divisions here. I think the best thing would be if we could take Russia, but as you can see, we have no support here. The resistance, 1%. So the populace really doesn't like us. Last time I went to go hard on America and try to get them. Yeah, the Protectorate was what they... Yeah, we need to invest really high in those guys. China really loved me, actually, but I never did anything. Oh my freaking god, they love the Academy like crazy this time. Yeah, I think we will have a hard time here. That's not looking great. That is humanity first in Iran. Yeah, we have no one who likes us at the moment. That is quite bad. That can change during the gameplay. And that will probably, hopefully, change. The question is, will we get good counselors? Our counselors are our lifeblood in this game. And what we really... Yeah, we have one with Crackdown and Purge. That's good. You need better Espion. Actually, you're really bad for Crackdown and Purge, but that's okay, I guess. Because for Crackdown, you need Investigation, and for Purge, you need Espionage. Crackdown is weakening the defenses of other agents or other control points. And purging them is taking over, or actually kicking them out of the country, and you can take over afterwards. But sometimes if you're critical succeeding, then you get the control points for yourselves. We can have organizations attached to an agent, to a counselor, to help us get more stuff. The counselors provide us with some money, with some influence, research, depending on their skills. Science gives research. Other stuff gives money, whatever. It doesn't really matter right now. But we need more. We only have 2 counselors. One is a scientist, one is a politician. The politician will help us crackdowning stuff. But we definitely need, I would say, 2 more people that can do public work. Public campaigns. These are so tremendously important. This is a persuasion thing, and he's actually extremely good with that, but we don't have enough influence for that guy. That's bad. We need those people. We need to convince the people of the nations to be for us instead of against us. And if we can do that, we can take them over with control nations, and then we can take the control points, and with every control point, we get some of the resources sent to us. And that is what we have to do in the beginning. China loves me. No, that does not sound ominous at all. No, but they have a lot of resources if you can control them. So America, China, Russia, those are the big 3 that you need to get. One of them you have to get. Otherwise you will not do much in this game. And we have very little resources. We don't even have an income in command points, which is, in ops points, I mean, which is quite bad. Because we need operation points to investigate alien sites. Which we have to do right now. But let me first look at these counselors. There's another one with a public campaign, and of course, again, way too expensive right now. Awesome. That is going to murder us. Murder our face. There's another crackdown person that I would like. It will be a while until we can get the 5th counselor, which is one of the objectives as well. Get a 5th one. There's another one with a crackdown ability, and you're actually better than this guy, I think, because you have way better investigation for crackdowns. Crackdowns, you weaken the defenses so you can do an easier purge. So if you don't have as much espionage, it's okay if you can do a crackdown first. And we don't need crackdowns right about now. We need them, but we don't need them right now. An officer is nice for a lot of command and administration. There are a lot of things we can do here, and we do want to do some of them. So one of you guys would be great as well. You can coup, which is great, which needs a lot of command points. Cooing is not important right now as well. What's really important is convincing the populace that we are great guys, and another one who is way too expensive for that. God damn it. Okay, but I think we will take one of these... yeah, we will take one guy with a public campaign, and we will definitely take one guy... Actually, no, I want 2 guys for public campaign, so we need 120 influence ASAP. There are a lot of things in this game, and at a certain point you will go into space. As you can see, there's the moon that we can actually probe the moon at a certain point. At the moment, that is not an option, sadly. But we will need mission to Moon for that, and then mission to Mars, and then we will venture out into the universe at some point. I've never got there. And as you can see, into the universe, into the solar system. As you can see, there's a lot of shit in the solar system. And it is interesting because it works like, you know, real life. Transferring orbits and stuff. And we need to get ships going that can fight. It's gonna take a while though. Let's find a good starting place. I mean, Tel Aviv is okay-ish. Would give us some science per year. I think these are per year and they will be reduced. As you can see here, we have a monthly income of 2.1 and we see the daily income here. Gary, a CCP shill? CCP? Oh, why is America not a good place to start? Because we will never be able to get them right now. I can show you why it's not a good place to start. That's our success rate to take them over. And the problem is we have a guy. Okay, we could try and do a campaign, but look at how much money it costs with a very low success chance. It's not a good place to start. It's a good place to go, yes, because they have a lot of production in certain things, and if we can steer their production, that would be good. But it's not a good place to start right now. Not even Germany or something would be a good place, I think. I mean, the public campaign is quite easy right now. I could start with France. France is way easier. But I have no influence here, and something like this would be way easier to take because it's only 2 control points. And we don't need to be connected or anything. We can go wherever the frick we want. It doesn't really matter, but we need some success really quickly. Yeah, why is the freaking academy so deeply ingrained in everyone? That is quite bad. We could also go to the UK, Ireland. We can go everywhere. It doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of how quickly we can gain a foothold, because that will depend. That will limit us in other ways. We need resources is the problem. And we would probably, yeah, this would give us some good money. They are also in the European Union, which takes some investment from us because they try to support each other. But in another game, the Academy specifically killed the European Union, which was not that great, actually. Not even Thuringia, huh? No. Sadly, that would be here. And no. Oh well, more there, I think. But yeah, I mean, we could try to go for Germany at first. They don't have a space program at the moment, which is kind of bad. France does, apparently. Because we need more points here to do anything in space. And I don't have an idea. Yeah, the International Space Station, how we could get that one. It is not yet taken. It is not yet taken, but it is a good starting point, you know, because they have a lot of stuff that we could use already. A lot of habitation stuff and a lot of solar collectors and stuff. So this stuff we would need to build ourselves if we... and a science lab, which is good. This stuff we would need to build ourselves. Oh, the Academy already has control of it. So it is true. That is so unfair, actually. But okay. We will see who those guys are in a little bit. As you can see here. We don't have any information about these guys at the moment. That's all the people in the game, as far as I know. All the factions. We can see other statistics here. I haven't really looked at those, to be honest. Oh, the transfer planner. That is interesting, that you can plan time your transfers. That's cool. And yeah, we have some events and stuff, but yeah, I have no idea what all of that means at the moment. We also have all the nations in the game and could filter through it which one would be the best to control, I think. Can we filter this? We can design a priority template, whatever that means. Okay, what we want. Interesting. So we could look for people who have a strong economy or a lot of knowledge and stuff, and therefore, if you have a lot of knowledge and unity, you're democratic. The more knowledge and unity you invest in, the more democratic you get. That is the authoritarian to democratic system here. We could look for a lot of nuclear weapons, space defenses and stuff, and could order this list this way. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff in here. I wish for some more ways to order things, you know, just let me click here at any of these and let me see, you know, the Alpine states are pretty good in research and stuff. And also have full democracy. So maybe I want to invest in them, but why can't I order this here? Just very strange. China, a lot of control points, has a lot of science, my god. Actually more than the US. I guess that is representative. No, not quite as much as the US, okay. So controlling the US would definitely be a good goal, but as you can see, we only have 3% public opinion there. That's not gonna happen. We will not be able to go there for a while, so... Problem is I cannot get another good person right now. And we need some support. And I'm just afraid this will take too long. And we need some support, and... This is quite easier because, quite a bit easier because there is not much here. And we can push the guerrilla war down that they have. And it would give us no money though, but it would give us research. There is no other way to get money, unfortunately, unless we get one of these guys. I mean, I haven't tried that. Let's go for France. Do we need to invest some money? We can boost our success chances with some money here. We need to be careful though. Let's try this public campaign and let's see how much it does for us.
Ready for orders.
Can we just go for this? 26%, 55%. That wouldn't be that bad. 12%, 59%. We need some control points. It doesn't really matter if the public is not for us that much. Yeah, this is way better. Tunisia has a lot more science. If we can just take the point, you know. And that's just 2 points. You know what? Let's put a little bit of influence in this. And as you can see, it goes exponential here. So it's not that good, that great to invest too much most of the time, unless you have a lot. But we don't have a lot of influence. I'm gonna try this. And that's all we can do for now. Because the game... Prohibit, oh yeah. I have all the assignments. Because the game plays out in weeks. So we play every day, but I can only interact with the game when the counselors are in the next mission phase. And a mission phase is every 2 weeks, I think. I think in the beginning it's even every month or something, and then every 2 weeks will be enabled. At least that was the case in the tutorial. Maybe that is just there. So we have to wait now if these guys will succeed or not. And that is the gameplay loop for now. We put some counselors into doing something, and then we need to wait. And after they've succeeded or not, that we can give them another assignment. And with that we have to steer the public and the nations into the right direction in terms of our faction. One, humanity. The growing realization that we are not the sole sapient species in the universe is causing many to see their fellow... Oh, and I forgot something. I should have investigated the aliens. See their fellow humans in a new light, leading to hopes that we can overcome our capacity for strife to address the aliens' arrival as one people. So all nations gain cohesion, which is good.
We are winning their hearts.
They shouldn't break apart. We have a critical success in France. Well, that is a good thing. But we have to investigate the aliens next time. That was a big success. 24% now. Wow, okay, maybe we have a chance in France. And if we get them quickly, that could help us tremendously. The UN Security Council has met to discuss the alien arrival. Unfortunately, the hoped-for show of international unity did not materialize, with China, Russia, and the United States accusing each other of hiding... No, of course they do, fools. Of hiding knowledge about the alien crash and preventing full access to the site. We have an opportunity to shape events to our advantage, even make our case directly to the nations of the world. However, with the eyes of the world on these meetings, our counselor's risk of exposure to our enemies is extremely high. We can remain in the shadows, and that's what I did last time. But I don't think we should do that, because we gain influence if we at least quietly steer support. It will expose informations about us to our enemies, but the other guys will do that anyway. And I need the influence right now. I could have another counselor, which tremendously changes a lot. I could deliver my manifest to everyone and just make ourselves known, and everything will be known about us to our enemies. Which might not be bad, actually. And it's a lot of gain in influence. And it will give us a public opinion boost around the freaking world. A big one. You know what? F it. We deliver our manifest. We are the resistance. We try to assess the situation and stand against the aliens. You be with us. Or you are against us. We'll see.
Every circumstance is an opportunity.
Yeah, see?
Our test is to recognize and seize it.
They are revealing themselves as well. So why shouldn't I? So the initiative, I don't really know what they do. Shadowy Cabal, so they're the Illuminati or something. Corporations, oh yeah, they're the corps. I hate them. Project Exodus.
The cradle if our species is to survive.
They just want to pack all of our things and leave.
The time to go is now.
Yeah, time to go is now. If these aliens are hostile, we should just leave. Because that's gonna help us, surely. Yeah, they just pack our things and leave Earth to the aliens. Okay, only 2 did this time. That is interesting. Last time I had all but 2 reveal themselves. The Academy revealed themselves, Exodus, the Servants, and I think the Protectorate. They all revealed themselves. But this time, only 2 did. That's interesting. So that is definitely random. Cool. But yeah, we revealed ourselves like crazy and we got public support. Yeah, 4% here. We got a chunk. That's a very small chunk. Very, very small. Oh god. We have a foot in Russia. At least a little bit. But America is what I really want. I don't want Russia. They can F themselves. They can burn to the aliens. I don't give a flying hoot. And they don't give me anything, really. What is this? Total production of national resource and the share granted to the resistance through its control points. Yes, but it isn't. What is that faction? It's like the United Nations, their own faction here. Select the management. Management team. Can you rename counselors? Yes, I can. I think, Erebus. I will look into that in a second. Defeatist. Yeah, indeed. How dare they? Well, they're not... They're actually just the fleer. They just want to flee. They just want to run. While the defeaters are actually the Protectorate, because they want to literally surrender to the aliens. As we stand up resistance operations, we are selecting our internal management team to help oversee our affairs, where we are gathering personnel from the variety of disciplines. At your direction, we will emphasize a particular speciality. So we can get some lobbyists and influencers. We get more influence, which will be very important. This is more research income. And this doesn't mean we get 15 research per tick, per day. This means we get 15 research per year. No, per month, okay. And that will be decreased per year. So we will increase our research by half, about. Not quite. We get 3 ops. We have no ops income. That would be good. We can get money. I don't really need money. I was swimming in money at some point. But, you know, the most important thing is actually the influence, the science, and the ops. One of these 3 we should take. But I'm not sure what. Science is always good. But science didn't do that much last time. I think getting more influence could be good. We also have an influence cap here. We can only have a certain amount of control points, 85, whatever that means, that value. And if we have to manage more control points, we will lose influence. Which can really cripple you, and it did. when I played, because I had too many. But you know, having ops points would be great. I think I'm gonna take the ops points. Last time I took the science, but I'm not sure that was the right idea. Let's take the ops points. We will need those. Enemy counselor detected. That's great. And for some reason, future notifications will only be down here, which is way too small. I never look at these. And it's covered behind my logo as well. But I never look at this nonsense. So I think they need to change it. Make it more present up here somewhere, like Paradox does. Yeah, we found enemy counselors. Who cares? We got the control over Tunisia. At least one control point. So we control the legislator. And we need to control the executive to control the country. And their armies and stuff. Well, if they have more armies, I think every point, if they have 6 armies or something, and then, like the US, they have 6 points. Every time you get a point, you get an army as well to control. Not that you can do anything with troops, unless you are, this country is at war with another country, and you could get them there. Otherwise, you cannot do anything. Enemy constantly detected, that's great. Loads pistol. Not really. So, let's give you this guy then. I can customize these guys. You're Erebus. You're a politician. I mean, of course. You have no idea what you're doing. It's perfect. Ancestry. Yeah, English, Indian. It's fine. I mean, I could make you...
Going silent.
Evading pursuit.
Oh god, why is there no
Going into hiding.
drop-down menu or something?
Hunkering down.
Going into hiding.
There's only English stuff, apparently.
Evading
But I
pursuit.
could make you English
Going
European.
off the grid.
Why not?
Going into hiding. Going into hiding. Evading pursuit.
Oh god, and it's still
Conquering
going. Well, that's
Going
gonna
off the
go
grid.
for a while then.
Initiating deep cover.
There you are.
Going
You're in the
into
game.
hiding.
Enjoy.
Going silent.
Oh my
Going
god, it's not
off
gonna
the
stop,
grid.
guys.
Evading pursuit.
Going
So-
silent.
We made
Initiating deep cover.
friends
off
like
the
us
grid.
more, which is pretty
Going
good.
silent.
And we have
Going off the
35%
grid.
success
Going
chance.
silent.
Actually, we could take a control
Going
point here
into
quite
hiding.
easily.
Going silent.
Going off the grid.
Oh god, shut up.
Going silent.
Ridiculous.
Conquering
We have
now.
enough points for another guy though.
Evading pursuit.
And I definitely
into
want
hiding.
someone with public
Initiating
campaigning.
deep cover.
Hunkering down.
Initiating.
I
deep
definitely
cover.
want one.
Evading pursuit.
So that we have 2. And I do
Evading
want
pursuit.
someone with a crackdown. We have to
Evading
look at
pursuit.
this. Sometimes
off the
they
grid.
need upkeep.
Going silent.
But sometimes they
Evading
give you
pursuit.
points as well.
Hunkering down.
Yeah,
Hunkering
like this
down.
guy. He's affluent, that gives him 1 money. And famous gives them more influence. Ah, finally he's done, my god. That is also something they have to fix. You have public campaigns as well, and you are not quite as expensive, but pretty good. You're an extremist. Well, that's bad. That's not great. You have more loyalty, though, and we see your loyalty. Loyalty is normally hidden. And only, you know, hinted at how much it could be. But for some reason we know all the loyalties right now, which is strange. Okay. Last time I played this, it was hidden. This one is a good person. Not enough command, though. I want more command for the Purge and the Crackdown to really work. But you can also do public campaigning, which is quite good. And you have a lot of persuasion. And the Crackdown and Espionage is also pretty good for the Purge and Crackdown. I think she is the one we want. Gives us some ops as well, which is pretty cool. She's a cynic. It's not always as good. Leaves loyalty to be desired, but that's fine. I think she is amazing. And she's undercover. Oh, okay. Sure, her espionage counts less if she's detected, but okay. I'll take her. So that's our 3rd agent. Who will be our 4th? We do need to go up to 4th, and we still have some points before I lose them in other ways. If we could get another person that is so versatile, that would be good. Like, you are nice. You do other things, though. We do need an officer, though. We do need one. An officer is good because command is what he does, and he can do like assault on enemy space assets. more importantly, investigate alien activity and assault alien assets, because there will be alien assets on this planet at some point. Like xeno, fungus, and deadly creatures that they let loose on Earth and stuff. Because, spoiler, they are not friendly. I think one of you guys, since I have 2 people who can influence the public now, and you can control nation as well, you would be very versatile. I think an officer would be fine, and you are not very expensive as well, and give me more research and influence as well. Yeah, I think you're great. You're a doctor. Life science research, yes please, thank you. I'm gonna take you. You have some administration as well. Administration is important because we want these organizations attached to our people. Unfortunately, every organization right here is extremely expensive. That's not great. But as you can see, organizations attached, you need to pay a price, but then you get stuff. Sometimes you pay stuff to get some other stuff. And sometimes you have to control specific countries to get these organizations, or your counselor needs to be of that country. That can also help. But if you would have the US, we could get the 3rd US Special Forces Group, which gives us a lot of ops and security. Security helps the guy here not to get killed when a nation rebels or something, which can happen. There's a lot of shit that can happen. Why can't I be the officer? Can I give you a random name again? No. No, I can't. Nope, you're this guy now. Too bad. Deal with it. Deal with it. So we have Gabriele Groth, we have Erebus Nicht, we have Gulchin Kasimova, and we have Alex Essenmacher. Okay. That's pretty nice. So we are trying to get the French. We still have some influence left, so getting influence in this nation would be amazing, actually. Is it worth the 6%? I hope I can do it without. But the rolls are brutal sometimes. So can you investigate aliens? Yes, you can. Go. Novosibirsk crash site, go. Cost us 5 ops, which is quite expensive. Buddy, what can you do? You could do the crash site as well. You know what? You're gonna do something. Maybe he should do the crash site. Can you do something else? You can investigate councils. It's the first time I have that. That's cool. If you investigate them, you can find out their real loyalties and stuff. And sometimes your counselors can betray you, which is quite bad. Yeah, you are public campaigning. Okay, you should be somewhere else. I think I want Tel Aviv, just because of the nuclear bombs that we could gain from them. But we could also try to go to Germany and influence them real quick. If we have France and Germany, that would be quite good, actually. Italy is easy to gain right now. You know what? I give you some money, and you try your luck in Italy, please.
What's the op?
You buddy, I can't use you for much right now, so you go for the alien activity. What we can also do... Oh, you can't do... You can do even less. Ah, I don't like scientists. They're so bad at doing stuff. But you know what? Try to gain this control point. What you can also do is tell a counselor to investigate this region while you are doing this, because there could be aliens running around, and if you find them, you can get more research bonuses. Because every time you go to such a crash site, you will get what's called Xeno stuff. And a research bonus for xenotechnologies, you know, like space modules that investigate alien stuff and so on. I didn't show you the research screen so far. The upper 3 rows are global researches that we could participate in if we want to. If you participate the most points in these, and you can see others have participated already, if you participate the most points, you can choose the next one. And there is quite a vast tech tree. And it's freaking complicated, and I'm not gonna look at this ever again, because who the hell cares? Let the other guys do this. Titanic spacecraft. Oh, damn. That would be nice. Oh, there's also future techs. Oh, cool. Pretty cool. Didn't see that yet. But yeah, this is quite vast and I just don't give a fuck. I don't care. This down here, this is our research. Our internal research for our faction. And at the moment we only have repeatable techs, which is get more influence, get more money. This is better management, so if we go over our influence with the 85 cap, we can research this and get 10 more or something. Or not even. It's quite ridiculously expensive for what it does, but you have to do it, otherwise you lose all your influence. Operations, so you get more points, and every time you do these, they get more expensive. At the moment, I just leave it. It's fine, just go the hell into this. I don't care because I don't want to give them anything. Not now. I don't really care. Even though we're on the clock, you know, the aliens are not sleeping right now. We did everything with our advisors or counselors, so let's confirm the assignment.
Is to understand what the aliens want with us and determine how to satisfy them without losing our independence.
Yes. So, that's the Protectorate that just emerged. We found them. Probably in the same region where we're investigating the aliens. These guys want to bend over backwards and just be let alone. They just want to, you know, give the aliens what they want and hope they don't die in the process. Not the best faction, in my opinion, but okay. It's like the other bend over people,
we hold no
sympathizers.
sway in their minds.
That is really bad. Oh, we had a perfect roll, 76 on 76. Come on, why is that a failure? Okay, let's look at that again next time. I really hope we could do something in Italy. Okay. We found some stuff. I have learned some useful information from the investigation of the UFO crash site in Russia. We'll receive a small bonus to our xenology. That's what I was looking for, research going forward. So that's 2% more or something. You have to do that a lot. Oh, we got the objective and we gained some stuff. Research, cool. Okay, we have completed the crash objective. Despite heavy security, we were able to obtain some surveillance records of the crash site, as well as a small quantity of debris. We should have a project ready for research shortly. Well, that's good. Yeah, the alien signatures, and we need to do that quite quickly.
Our presence is growing.
And there is the alien signatures thing. We got control in Tunisia. That's perfect.
Our presence is growing.
So that's our first thing. And we gained control in France. 1 control point. That's also amazing. So we are going to switch now to alien signatures because that's quite quick. And we should be done this month. In 10 days. Perfect. Yeah, days fly in this game. But you can do a lot in a year. I would say at the end of 24, we control most of the planet. I hope so, at least. We will see. The other factions will not be sleeping, unfortunately. But I have someone with Crackdown now, which is very important, and the game doesn't tell you in the tutorial. So we may be able to do something. Well, it does tell you that Crackdown is important, but not that you need to get them as a counselor. This is bad. They took over Bulgaria, the academy. We took Tunisia, and now we get all of this. Oh, by the way, what I wanted to say is, this is practically XCOM with the solar system attached, and in a reality where XCOM isn't backed by anyone. Just XCOM in a very fragile state where no one supports them whatsoever, which is quite interesting in this game, actually. Oh yeah, we can also look at HAB modules. There is none at the moment. And building ships, which we cannot do because we don't have any tech or support. So we need to find support first before we can do any of that. Okay, since we have Tunisia, we get some research. We don't get this, but we can tell them to invest in other things. At the moment, they are on resistance, which is okay-ish. It's not great. I don't really know what that means. The impact on unrest is higher in nations with low democracy, so more military is good when they... Oh, they have anocracy. They are quite close to democracy. We could bring them into democracy if we want. will go up faster in nations with no unrest. A warning symbol will accompany the priority if unrest is increasing. Yeah, we can do something against unrest. We can push that down if we want to. And we probably want to in nations we control. We don't have a lot of public support, which is not great. But last time I only had one person that could do that, and I was just going for other stuff. We could change their direction, like in Asimovian direction, with more funding and spaceflight programs development. So they could provide us with spaceflight points, and we want to do that probably at some point. At the moment it says... Spoils represents the direct extraction of wealth from an economy, accomplished by avoiding the true cost of obtaining it. This covers such behaviors as crime and corruption. Yeah, they are very, very corrupt, and we should invest in that. I think if you invest in that, it combats it. Yeah, this increases inequality as well. Yeah, and it increases greenhouse gases. Oh god, we have to care about greenhouse gas as well? Oh shit. I don't think we should invest in this. Investing in spoils is actually bad. If I read this correctly. And yes, every of these little things has some mechanics to it. Completing the spoils priority. What? Oh, getting that filled. Yeah, we don't want that then. We don't really want spoils. What's populist? A lot of spoils. Yeah, no. So I did do a lot of things wrong here. That is, developing is a lot of spoils. I mean, the good thing is spoils means we get more stuff, but it also makes the country more unequal and stuff and corrupt, which is not great. There's also their tech. There is, I don't know what that is. The cohesion. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think cohesion should be... high. The level of unity or conflict among the people of the nation. Yeah, but it increases per 2 per investment points in unity. And it changes per knowledge. So getting that up would be good as well. The more united these guys are, the better for everyone. And also pushing the insurgency down would help, because then they had more investments in, for other things. And we do want them to invest in other things. You know what? You could go into digitalization right now, or modernization would probably be good. We can do that also if we do direct investments. We can do that ourselves and directly invest in stuff. But I don't really know. And at the moment it also costs money, I think, if I do this. And I don't really want that. Money, it costs money and it costs influence, and we don't have that. If I do this, if I just say that is the direction you should go, it costs me nothing. So I think I should do this. Let's go for modernization for now. And I'm trying to combat your shit. That is different. Why did that change? That looks at least a little bit better than before. But I would like to have the important stuff up here. I think that would be way better. Okay, our councils are not doing anything, so we are in another mission phase. What should we do? I really want Tel Aviv again. By the way, this shape here is only because this is very, very small and it cannot show what is in there, so... They also do that for islands, like this one. Island groups. Here. In the Caribbean. Oh, sorry. Could also go for Mexico, by the way. Viva la Mexico. No control. Yeah, that is a great idea, buddy. And you're also going... Oh, no, I have no control. Okay, that's fine. So that's their investment. And they can invest per point, per control point they have. Really would like to have America again. It's gonna cost us, though. It's gonna cost us a lot of time. A lot of investment. So... What can you do? Why don't I have anything here? Is that a bug?
Wrapping up here.
Oh, we're not in a phase yet. We're not in a mission phase. We're just done, and we waited for the next assignment phase. So we did this. That's fine. You, buddy. There are a lot of things down here, as you can see. There's Stabilized Nation, which we can push down the insurgency. We can do the other way around as well, if the Counselor can do it. We can coup nations, and just, you know, for this one, if someone had this, 79% to just kick everyone out and maybe get one for free, or two. I gained all of the control points once as well, which is pretty neat. I don't really have a good assignment for you right now. I mean, you could try and get us Libya. But the problem is, in the Middle East, you have to push the insurrection down a lot, and the insurgency and stuff. That's gonna take a lot out of us, which is not necessarily what I need. But Israel is very advanced for where it is, so I would like to have these guys, please.
Bringing them on board.
And just getting more
here.
control points right now would
Whether
be
you need
very helpful. That is only 35%. Yeah, because now, for the second control point, we control the trade unions right now, and the next one would be mass media, and we need public support for that. So we should invest in that a little bit. We do have some money.
Try to sway the public.
Ready to go.
And it didn't help here, right? We are quite... No, not in Italy. Okay, we are not quite beloved here. Crackdown and stuff doesn't help us at the moment. National policy you can only do when you control it. So let's do another public campaign here and try to get Italy.
We'll make our appeal.
At your service.
And others can try to get these countries as well while we are trying to get them. So we have to be careful. Big place, big place. I don't care about Ukraine, I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do much there right now. You could try to take another point. There's only 8% success? Oh god. She's probably not that good. Yeah, your persuasion sucks. But you need some success. If you success in a mission, you get more XP, and then I can make her more, you know, persuasive. I think we tried to get Libya. It's not good. I think Algeria would be better. It's harder to get though. Actually, Ireland is not that hard to get. And they get some through the, some spacefaring through the European Union. It's very strategic here, because what we do now will influence what we can do later and how effective we will be. We already got some more science per day. 2.6 research daily, which is pretty good for the first few months. Well, it's not really good, but it's okay. Jordan. And we also want to ally each other, because if one of us is attacked, we want to defend with all the countries that we have. But that costs more influence as well, so it has to wait a second. Syria is not that good. Could we... We do have some success here for very little points. You are trying to do that as well. It's only 16%. That's only 8%. Well, 16 could be a thing. And I don't have anything else to do with you. I could advise a country, but I don't control any, so no, that's not worth it. Okay, let's try to get Algiers. It's at least some science. I'm not gonna invest much.
We'll be running this place.
It's just so you have something to do. We got humanity first.
They are demons incarnate. They and the traitors who support them will face our judgment.
Yeah, Castillo. Castillo is the leader of the humanity first. Isn't that great? Those guys want to murder the aliens no matter what. If they're peaceful, fuck them. They're Xenos, and Xenos need to be purged. So, yeah. It's the very radical faction. We are in between. I think we are in between the Protectorate and the Humanity First. Oh, that is such bad luck. Come on. 20% chance that this happens. God damn it. Ah, and we were spotted. That is not good. So we could go to ground, so we go undercover again. And we could be a target for investigations or attacks.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
That is good. 11% in Italy, that's pretty nice. Someone got a coup.
We're taking over.
Humanity first couped Myanmar, okay. And we got Tel Aviv, that's pretty nice, at least one of 2 points.
Establish control.
And Algeria failed, well that's great. Yeah, we got some stuff.
Standing by for orders.
Our control point in France will be better protected from any incursions with a defend interest mission. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. We can do these defend interests, which will protect our points. And since he is discovered, we should probably try to protect him as well. She can't even do protection because she's a scientist. God damn it. Okay, how much until we can take this? That's 60% for the whole country. You know what? I'm gonna go for that. Go for 80%.
To our side.
You.
What's the
Ready for my mission.
Do? He could defend. Well, that takes 2 weeks, so I'm not for that right now. He is discovered, so go to ground would be great. But the question is, do I need that right now? I'm not sure. I would like another campaign in France. Just give him a little bit more money. We are running out of money right now. Well, we're gaining money, but we will run out hard in a little bit. And unfortunately, the one person that can control points is not that great right now. I'm gonna do one more here. And then I try to go to Germany, I think.
We must persuade
to get...
the people.
Oh, that was France.
ready to go?
Well, that's also great, I guess. What can you do? Can you try to get the... Oh god, you're so bad. And she's 50. She doesn't look like 50. What the heck? Can I change her age? No, I can't. She doesn't look like 50 at all. Unbelievable. We can't get any orcs here. We don't have the money and stuff for it. We will. Money is not a problem. Yeah, you need experience. That's the real problem here. You need more persuasion so I can use you. Because at the moment you are just useless. You can't protect anyone, you can't investigate, you cannot do anything but take control points. And if I can't use you to take control points, you are useless. Let's try that again.
Bringing them on board.
Okay. But as you can see, for a while, this is the gameplay. We got the alien signatures right now. Pretty neat picture. There is no doubt extraterrestrial life has touched down on Earth. The many questions we have regarding its origin, its species, and its intent will have to wait. All that matters now is finding it. By cross-referencing reports of unusual events in the vicinity of the landing site with similar data from our global intelligence network, we have developed a tracking system able to reliably identify disappearances most likely resulting from alien activity. So, we are preparing for also to find abduction and stuff, you know. And I think that's a good point to put a cut in right now. And next time we will see if we can get enough influence in some bigger nations to get a boost in whatever we need to do. And there's a lot that we have to do, especially research and especially space developments. We will build stations, we will build ships, but that's still far away. So let's hope we can get there. See you next time. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you liked. It really helps on new series as well. Even though that's just a demo series, but you know. Sub my YouTube if you haven't. That does help as well. And follow me on Twitter and on Twitch and come to the Discord. And I see you then. Bloop bloop and bye bye.